In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. Then God separated the water and the sky. He formed the seas and the land. Then he covered the land with trees and plants. Then he filled the world with all the creatures of the sea. Of the air. And all the creatures of the ground. And then he made us.
Trying to play a part in society, getting fooled by all the tricks that once worked on me. You trust governments and shit like gravity. The truth is in your face, but you refuse to see and say it. No, no, no.
Dolly Ranch. I'm good. I'm good. Red number 40. Two way up in this party. What? Hey, red number 40. Yeah. Chemical scientists, altering genes and mitochondria, killing people who would have thought they had a silencer. Now, I'm good on them now letters. Dolly Ranch. I'm good. I'm good. Red number 40. Two way up in this party. What? Hey, red number 40. Yeah. Chemical scientists, altering genes and mitochondria, killing people who would have thought they had a silencer. Nanobots is how they finding this. Scrubbing the internet. Their minds they washing them, watching for Washington. Burn up the straw man. buy up the farmland. They change it up just like a Zartan. You drinking more liquor from tall cans. They doing experiments in labs. You making a whole meal quick fast. Products be looking too devious. Too many ingredients. You doing way too much. No, I don't want no stevia. People out here beaming up, smoking on that helium. It's Halloween, kids on the scene, cause you know they all got the treats for them what they feeding. Red number 40, red number 40. Two-way up in this party. Two-way up in this party. Two-way up in this party. Red number 40, red number 40. See him doing that sorcery, got us under attack. Every time we get groceries, it makes me want to write poetry. Talk about what a ghost be. They acting like they know me. Playing games like Loki. Dance around like you too cool. Eating rap snacks in the Snoop Loops. Bioengineered particles connecting you like it's Bluetooth. Blue notes like I'm Harold Melvin. Couldn't find nothing at the 7-Eleven. Couldn't even eat the red velvet. From here on out, I'm a breatharian. Red number 40. Red number 40. Two-way up in this party.
All right. Well, anyway, back live again. What's up, everybody? Cold, rainy night, day on the East Coast, United States. But yeah, I just wanted to go live right now. Have a little bit of free time. It's been a while. I've been pretty much, not doing any live streams because I've been really busy. So I'm trying to see if I can try to go live more soon, upcoming next couple weeks or so. It's going to start getting colder, so, we're going to be home more. And still a little update, actually, my back. I'm still working on my back. That's what one of the main things, as y'all probably know already. Still going to the chiropractor. I'm about to start therapy again. Started doing yoga, like with an actual yoga instructor. Every little thing helps. So I've been trying to do anything that I can. The stretches that I do at home is like, it's just not enough. And it's sometimes it's hard to get motivated to do, and it's just so many. Like I get like overwhelmed sometimes, and it's just so many, and I don't know which ones I should be doing at that time and day, because sometimes it's different, and it's just crazy. So yeah, so I guess that's all I have to say about that. I don't want to get too much into that, but and then so yeah, just it's been a pretty interesting summer, actually, because basically when I stopped going live, it was like June. Yeah, it was like around June, and then I did one more live stream in July, but that was it. And that was rough, because I was like, basically at that time I was not in the street, but I was basically technically homeless. I was like in the shelter, so I was technically homeless. So that's why I couldn't go live. So now things are a little bit better, so that's a good thing, and that's what I needed. That's all I need, But before that, I was living with family, so, but it still wasn't a good situation, so that's why had to leave that. So anyway, I don't really know what else to talk about. Oh yeah, main thing I wanted to talk about, because like I said, I've been wanting to go live for a while now. I couldn't, like, I just couldn't go live. So but the other morning, I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, woke up and see NASA live on you. They're always live on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and check it out. But came out with a live, and there was like actually like live in the morning, and they were like talking like almost like a news station, like a news channel when you watch the news. And they're sitting at a desk and they're just talking. And they're talking about like space and all that. They're talking. What was it? Damn, there was see if I can look it up. Oh, there's a new so crazy. This is crazy when the way they say it, and it's like, because they damn, let me just bring it up because if I look at it, it's easier to explain it. But yeah, they're gonna send a like a not a rocket, but like a little satellite, I think it is, like a supposedly like a satellite to asteroid that's in space, like some meteorite or asteroid that's floating up there, that's supposed to be all like metal, like a metal ball or something like that, in space. They're saying like it was like gonna become like a planet or something, and something happened, and then it just got abandoned in space, and it's still there. But let me see if I can bring it up. But yeah, some people say yoga is satanic. Why is it satanic? Weather sucks here. Yeah, it's the end of the end of the year, calendar year, modern calendar year, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I was actually, what I also want to do, not right now, and maybe not for this stream, but I want to start bringing out the Bible, start reading some verses. I want to start. Well, I want to talk about some more Mandela effects. There's been so many that's been happening. The map. I've been looking at the map. Why is South America getting so close to Africa? It's crazy. But yeah, Mandela effect. That's been heavy in my mind lately. People think it's dumb. Someone told me that James Webb found a new galaxy. Yeah, they supposedly they find new galaxies or stars like every day, but so I don't even know. I don't even keep up with it anymore because there's so much, like, so many lies. Just dealing with that whole situation. But let me see. Oh, live right here. See that live right now. Live high def views from International ISS. Look, official stream of NASA TV. Official stream NASA TV. Another live. Oh, here it is. Oh no, that's not it. The Ring of Fire 2023 annular solar eclipse. That's another thing that's going crazy. They're doing that thing again with the glasses. They did that a couple years ago. I don't know what the significance of that is, but I know it's got to be something. It's definitely a clue to flat Earth. That's definitely for sure. But the majority of the people, sheeple out there, don't even know that. So they just, looking at it like as if it's what they say, space, planets, stars, whatever, all that, spheres in space. Oh yeah, here it is. Oh, and it's called Psyche. It's called Psyche. Psyche launches to a metal asteroid. So they're calling this satellite or whatever that they're sending up there to investigate this asteroid. They're calling it, its name Psyche. So check that out. So it's like they're like making fun of us right now because they I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I'm saying? Like they're saying like, oh, they're sending like psych to space. So like they're sending our mind to space. They're trying to send people's mind to space. That's what I get from it. You know, let me see if I can share it real quick. If I don't get copyright or anything. It's 2 hours long. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, but I'm just gonna play a little clip of it. Definitely been questioning things more than ever lately. Of course, hell yeah. It's like every day it still gets more and more. And then when what hits me more, you know, what hits me hard now a lot is just going outside and seeing all these people that still fall for it. You know, that's tough. Yeah, clips of it. Yeah, I mean I can't even see it anyway because it's been raining all day, so cloudy. No way I can see it. I don't know why. I guess the internet is not says it got full strength, but it's moving kind of slow right now. Maybe it doesn't want me to show it. Oh, lost connection.
Raquel Villanueva at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in California, and Daryl Nail and Mick Woltman, who will walk us through the minutes now. And the other watch item is, of course, the weather today, but we are looking a lot better than yesterday.
Yes, we certainly are, Megan and Jim. And good morning to you both who are looking lovely in your purple and orange mission colors. Mick and I here, we're in our gray, which was the weather yesterday.
Yes.
But, you know, great news in terms of the weather for today's launch. It improved to 85% go. We just heard a weather brief as she gave that brief to the launch director, Mike Taylor of SpaceX. And you can see it on the graphic there. 85% go. Winds are light and variable. 5 to 10 miles per hour out of the west. Temperature 82 degrees. That is the call out for LOX load. So now we were flowing RP1 propellants into the Falcon Heavy boosters, those three boosters at the bottom. Now we are flowing LOX, which is more of a delicate operation.
Yeah, absolutely. About 5 minutes ago, we started the RP1 load, which got the fuel going into the boosters, and now we are putting the cryogenic densified LOX in board between the two propellants. That will provide all the fuel and energy needed to fire the 27 Merlin engines this morning. So the team is loading the first stage, and about 5 minutes from now, we'll start loading second stage. So things are looking really good, and nominal instrumentation on all the load.
We are counting down to a T0 at 10:19:43 a.m. Eastern Time, 14:19:43 UTC time. It is an instantaneous window now that we've started LOX. Real quickly, Mick.
Yeah, absolutely. We starting this densified LOX, it sets our window for this morning because we've committed to that because we have to maintain that cold temperature of the densified locks in the stage. So the team is confident. They've given the go. We've started propellant loading, and we're looking forward to liftoff.
All right. Our next call out will be for propellant load in the second stage of the rocket. That's coming up in just about 10 minutes. But for now, we'll send it back to Megan and Jim.
Wow, what do you think of those live views from the helicopter?
Spectacular. Daryl and Mick are awesome too. It's great to
We're
have these
awesome too.
experts.
We're
All
awesome
right.
too. Yeah, it was really great to see those shots, not, of course, of the rocket, but also the weather.
You know,
85% go.
it's been our biggest concern, right? The spacecraft is ready, the rocket is ready, the team is ready. Let's hold out for the weather.
Yeah.
It's looking good.
Looking good, exactly. Now you heard that call out over the loops about loading liquid oxygen. You're going to hear call outs like that throughout the broadcast, and we're going to pause for those so that you can follow along with operations. Our broadcast today will take us all the way through the moment we deploy and get the first possible signal from the Psyche spacecraft. Now, Jim, people might be wondering why go to a metal-rich asteroid?
Well, we've visited over 60 or more years of NASA and other space agencies. We've visited gas planets and rocky planets and icy moons and comets and rocky asteroids. We've never seen a metallic asteroid. There's a big population of them out there. Psyche is the largest one.
Right.
So we want to study this class of objects that we've never seen up close in the solar system.
And so what do we hope to learn by studying Psyche?
So one hypothesis is that Psyche might be the preserved ancient core of a little planet, a planetesimal. And so we can't study the core of the Earth, right? It's too hot, pressure's too high. We can't study the core of the moon or
Sorry, it's I'm trying to pause it, but it's not. It's moving really slow. I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to talk over it because what he said, oh, we've been to this planet and this planet and this space, and I'm like, dude, we haven't been nowhere. So that's where he messed up the first time, and then let's hear him continue and see what he says. No, I'm not even screen sharing, my bad. But all right, so the next part, he's gonna get into the core, so that's what I'm gonna talk about next. Let me just
pressure's too high. We can't study the core of the moon or Mars or anything else like that. So here's a chance to study the core of a growing planet from early in the solar system that is exposed to view. At least that's our
see right there. He admitted it from NASA or wherever they're from, but from this is not talking about NASA. He admits we cannot study or measure any core of the Earth, the moon, anything. But yet they claim to know that. They say, oh, we know. So right there, it's like lying, contradicting, and that's what I wanted to point out right there. And it's like, let me just finish playing with the next part where he has to say.
That's our hypothesis, and we want to test that with our instruments and our amazing spacecraft.
Perfect. And actually, speaking of the spacecraft, Psyche isn't the only experiment flying today. Hitching a ride on the Psyche spacecraft is the Deep Space Optical Communications Experiment, or DSOC. So, Jim, this is a completely separate technology demonstration.
So yeah, they want to send this, like I said, this satellite called Psyche to this metal asteroid. It's supposed to be an all metal asteroid. God knows how that happened, but and to because they're saying that could be like part of the a core that once once was going to be planted or something like that, and to help better study our core and the moon's core. It's like, come on, it makes no sense. They're retarded. They seriously are retarded. I don't know what else. I don't have any other words. There's always that one person that has to be offended. I want to go to sleep. I have to stay up a couple hours. Yeah, I want to go to sleep too. I want to lay down, but I'm just going to stay up for a while, and then, because I'm standing up right now. I can't even sit down or anything, but crust. Yeah, so I caught that the other morning, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta show this. This is crazy. But let me see what else they have here. A bunch of nonsense. I'm not gonna. Oh, let me see what they say over here though. I wanna. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's gonna get into the core more. I'm gonna play that. I want to play the next couple minutes actually, because it's so crazy. Yeah, it had a crust that was shaking off. Nah, they ate the crust. God ate the. No, let me stop. Let me not make jokes about that. But somebody ate the crust. No, but seriously though, I was looking at the map still again. Like the only ice, like a lot of bulk of the ice, is still Antarctica. The South Pole. The south of the uh, equator, south of the equator is all still ice, so that's good. But the north, which is technically the center, most of the ice is gone except for Greenland. Greenland still has a ton of ice, but Canada, most of the ice, huge ice, like from what the maps show, I'm sure there still gets snow and ice there, but I don't know. The map just doesn't show that much ice. So I don't know. I just caught that as well on the map, but I'll get into that more next stream or whatever. But let me just play. I'm gonna play this real quick.
Yeah, so we're used to radio communications with spacecraft, NASA's Deep Space Network. This will be the first time we'll use optical laser beam communication to try to talk to the spacecraft as it goes farther and farther out into the solar system. And that technology has been demonstrated out to the moon, but not beyond. So we want to use it out at Mars and get much better data rates, much higher quality data. So it's going to be a great test, and Psyche mission's just super happy to be carrying the DSOC.
Yeah, a lot of
technology then.
science packed into one mission. Now, Jim is obviously very knowledgeable. That's why we're inviting you to send him your questions about the mission. So just submit them online using hashtag AskNASA, then watch as we answer your questions live. And you can also interact with us by playing Psyche Bingo. Jim is ready to show you the card that you can get. You can get your very own by scanning the QR code we're about to bring up on your screen here. And every time you hear a bingo word on the broadcast, so for example, we have cruise, iron, core, because it was the 16th asteroid to ever be discovered. Now, more than 160 years later, scientists will soon study it up close.
16 Psyche is an asteroid that orbits the sun out between Mars and Jupiter.
The reason that Psyche is unique is that it is metal rich. It's believed is that it is metal rich. It's believed that it may be a remnant core of an early planetesimal that was formed in the very, very earliest parts of the formation of the solar system.
And after this planet started forming and this metal core formed inside of that, it collided with other bodies that then stripped off the rocky mantle, leaving this core in place.
This is the part of planets that we can't sample directly today.
It's too hot. The pressure's too high. Our instruments would melt. Can't drill a hole that deep in the Earth or other planets. So how do we study the core of our planet?
Psyche gives us the opportunity to visit a core, the only way that humankind can ever do. And it would be the first metal object that humankind has ever visited.
You hear that? You can't. Damn, I was trying to pause it, but it was taking forever. But what he said was, can't. What did he say? God, now I gotta go back.
That we can't sample directly today.
It's too hot. The pressure's too high. Our instruments would melt.
It's too hot. Can't drill a hole.
Planets. So how do we study?
Can't drill a hole into any planet, anything. It's too hot. Like, and obviously the farthest we dug was 8 miles, 7.5, almost 8 miles, whatever, into the Earth. So, I mean, that's just a known fact. So, yeah, science. We love science. Liquid metal cannot be. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. When I found that out, I was like, holy shit, they've been playing us this whole time. Like, really bad. So yeah, see how this is so let me just continue on real quick.
The core of our planet.
Psyche gives us the opportunity to visit a core, the only way that humankind can ever do. And it would be the first metal object that humankind has ever visited.
After launch, we cruised through interplanetary space for a number of years. First, we fly by Mars for gravity assist that'll slingshot us into the asteroid belt. And then we're thrusting all the way from there to finally arriving at Psyche.
We'll go into 4 orbits to collect the necessary measurements that we need from our 3 primary instruments.
So our payload consists of a couple of imagers, which are cameras that take pictures of Psyche. Also a gamma ray neutron spectrometer, which allows us to measure the elemental composition of the surface of Psyche. And then a magnetometer, which will allow us to detect any magnetic field that's left at Psyche.
If Psyche still has some sort of remnant magnetic field, that probably tells us it really was a
He forgot the aluminum foil. There's a lot of aluminum foil on there, so.
was a core. It's a strong indicator. We also use the radio on the spacecraft as an instrument, so we can map out the gravity and map out the interior structure that way.
We're using a particular thruster technology, Hall effect thruster technology. They operate 5 times more efficiently than normal rockets, so they use a lot less fuel, and is what allows us to get into orbit around this asteroid.
Solar electric propulsion has been around for quite a while, and it has flown before, but we're continuing to push the boundaries. We're going to have big 5-panel fold-out solar panels that will provide the electricity for the thrusters, which use as propellant the noble gas xenon.
This will be the first time that Hall effect thrusters have flown in deep space.
Studying the evolution of a planetary body is a detective story.
There's a magic to when you actually are on the launch pad and you say, we're go for launch.
And you feel like singing and dancing and you feel like throwing up at the same time.
Let's go discover things about our solar system that we have no other way to do. I think that it's fundamental.
Oh, buddy. I want to throw up every time I hear this crap. Seriously. Like, you know, when you're like smelling something bad and you just want to like, you know, you feel like, sorry to be so vulgar, but you know, when you feel like something coming up, right? You know, and you just want to like let it out. But that's how I feel every time.
To who we are and also who we should be. It's an incredible opportunity to be a part of the team making that happen.
I want to take a second to repeat what you just said in that video, feeling like throwing up and excited and dancing all at the same time. Is that how you're feeling right now?
Butterflies right now, very excited, but also super confident. This team is amazing that's putting this show together for
Yeah.
us.
And the scientist leading the investigation we just
You see, she caught on to exactly what she caught on. Like, I didn't even know that was I didn't even know. Like, I must have skipped that part because I don't even remember, but that's exactly how I feel, like throwing the hell up when I see this. Oh my God. So yeah, I'm just kicking it Saturday night. First live back in a while. I don't even want to play any more of this right now. But yeah, this just sick watching this. It makes me sick hearing about it, anything, because I still got people, people in my family, obviously, of course, telling me stuff, oh, we have this new rocket or new satellite just like this. I'm surprised they haven't brought this up in the conversation, but they would be usually talking about stuff like this, and I'm just like gagging, about to throw up. CGI is like, it's horrible. I don't know how they pass that off still, like the stuff that they show still at this point. I could see like maybe like 10, 15, even 10, 15, yeah, like 10 years ago. Because, well, I got into Flat Earth like 16, 17. That was only said that's 6, 7 years ago, but yeah, like 10, yeah, at least 10 years ago or more. I can see that. But now, still, I mean, I seen the actually a couple months ago now, but a couple months ago I was watching some footage from NASA, like right here on their website. On their YouTube, and they had a camera showing a live feed of the rover on Mars, like supposedly on Mars, and it was showing this rover, and all it was showing was the ground, just like it was like a camera, like almost like it was zoomed in all the way only to the ground, and it basically just showed like a little part like of the rover, like a little piece of it. I don't remember which part, but it was just showing like a little piece of the rover, and then it was like moving slow, and I'm like, this could be like I could be doing this in my backyard right now and filming this and say this is Mars. Like, are you kidding me? Like, and even in this like this one that I'm showing right now, this Psych launches, when it was live, it's 2 hours long. When it was live, it had like 10,000 people in the chat, 11,000 people in the chat. I'm like, who else gets this amount of views? Like, or people in the chat, whatever. I mean, yeah, there's people on YouTube that they get views, they get millions of views. Okay, whatever. And there's a lot of other dumb stuff on YouTube, and they get tons of views, and then we get nothing. We get no views. We get nobody. Look, 3 people, 5, 4 people in the chat. I had maybe 6 tops, maybe in the chat, which is cool. I mean, I don't got a big channel anyway, but I'm saying like stuff that is important to the world that should be out there, but obviously they don't want a lot of this stuff out. But what are we saying? Magic camera, magic eyesight and instruments, because I don't know how they measuring that. Psych, Greek goddess, Xenon Greek. You can tell it's real because it looks so fake. Tell them don't believe the narrative from the narrative makers. Disney writes the script, right? Just look at them and say, this rocket will prove the globe. Yeah, you can say like, oh, I can hop on a plane and just prove the globe. Yeah, right. Get on a plane and prove it to me right now, because no one can. And there's tons of people that take planes every single day, and yet no one saw. I mean, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just like, thinking out loud and wondering like how can that be possible? But I guess it is. Full screen view. Yeah, so see what else they're talking about real quick, and then I'm gonna end this. Take this video out.
She's a professor at Arizona State University, where you also work, and you are also the psyche imaging lead. Talk to us about that.
Yeah. So we are running the camera investigation on campus at Arizona State. We designed, built, and tested the cameras. It's a collaboration between Arizona State University, our partner Malin Space Science Systems in San Diego, and of course JPL, our colleagues at JPL. And we have a staff of faculty, staff, and students at Arizona State, and we'll be running the Science Data Center there for all the instrument data to flow through, including the imagers. So we'll be taking those shots, putting the mosaics together, getting them out to the public as quickly as we can.
I love that students are also involved.
Yeah.
Okay, T-minus 36 minutes and 12 seconds until liftoff of the Falcon Heavy rocket and Psyche spacecraft. Let's check back in with Daryl and Mick.
Jim, we are still green for weather and range, which is great news as you look at an orbiting shot there of the launch pad. We're here at Hangar AE at the Mission Directors Center. A lot of high-level folks behind us monitoring the mission, keeping track every step of the way. Mick, you did hear something, though, on the range.
Damn, I ended it. I ended it as soon as I wanted to show this part actually. That look, watch this. Look, you see these guys? Look, they're just chilling, hanging out. This guy's on his phone. They're just waiting for it to launch, but obviously, so that's their excuse. But it's like, look at all these people like pretending to work. It's awesome. I mean, they're doing a really great job. I mean, really hardworking guys, all these people and gals. So yeah. So I just wanted to show this real quick, and then I'll just let me see you play it real quick.
box, which is the area of concern.
Oh, this is in Florida,
But
Cape
near the
Canaveral.
box, nonetheless, they're going to get a visit from a Coast Guard cutter.
Yeah, absolutely. Being here at Launch Complex 39A, right here on the coast of Florida, you know, we have all kinds of things we have to look at,
Florida.
all kinds of weather constraints. We talked about the weather this morning. We have launch vehicle constraints
So,
to worry about, and we have range
yeah,
option
hopefully
constraints
maybe
that
one
we have to
day
look at. So the
in the
range
future
team,
could
Space
build up
Force is monitoring all that and looking at it. And
a
this is just one
strategy,
of those things.
and I can go up there in person, one of these places, because there's more than one. I mean, they're all over, you know, but go up to one and just start asking them a ton of questions. They're probably just gonna end up kicking me out. I'm like, nah, but I'm gonna go up there and I'm like, as a journalist and as the First Amendment rights, sovereign person or whatever you want to call it. I don't know the best terminology to use, but go up there and just ask some questions and say, look, I'm doing a story and I need some information. So maybe one day. Oh, yeah, I'm not even gonna talk about that, but I got something I'm trying to work on. But it's gonna take some time because now the weather is getting colder. So, and I'm still working out the details of it, but I'm trying to work on stuff to get back into this and try and wake people up. But I don't know what I really want to do. What I'm was gonna do with this channel was just take a turn and just like start just making just like a hangout, research, and that's about it. And maybe some other things. I don't know. I'm just thinking, you know, I got a lot of stuff that I'm doing and thinking about. So it's gonna take time, a lot of time. Yeah, I'm just trying to work on my back. Like mainly because that was what was bringing me down a lot, and couldn't do anything. Like I was stuck in the bed and I couldn't do anything. And I'm getting better because, you know, I mean, I'm feeling better and my back is feeling straighter. Like I've been going to the chiropractor every week still. And every week it's been getting better and my back has been getting straighter. So whatever, you know, they're doing is helping. I still got to keep going though. I still got a few more sessions and I gotta try and call my the first chiropractor that I was going to, that I was seeing and I was paying money. I gotta try and call them back, but well, I'm gonna have to wait because I gotta go to therapy first, and I gotta go to my other chiropractor and another chiropractor because I got 3 chiropractors now. So yeah, it's crazy. All this trying to fix my back, and you know, this has been going on for 5 years now. 5 years heavy, and the past 3 years has been like easing up, but it's been like that's 3 years. That's a long time. And 5 years total, I've been suffering in a lot of pain. So, and now it's just finally like, it's just, like I said, it's just getting like, it's the best right now. I'm at the best that it's been in the past 5 years. And it's continuing to get better. Like each each week, each month, but really like, yeah, really like the past 6, 8 months, really, I think it's been getting a whole lot better, but I just can't explain like how the difference of how it's been and where I'm at and where I've been. And but this whole year really has been going through it past the whole 5 years, past 5 years, this year, last year, since 2018. But yeah, too bad I couldn't call you on my next Flat Earth meetup at 11. Oh yeah, you having a meetup? Um, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, 11/11. Let me see. Yeah, maybe I can. That's in a month from now. Maybe I can just go live and at that time, and then sit, whatever. Try and talk to people, whatever you want to do. And I'm just trying to like. It's been a while since I live streamed, so I'm just trying to get used to this again. And then maybe soon, not right now. But maybe I'll get on camera but I don't really have much to show. It's just my face. So, but I know it'll probably be for the viewer, for you guys or whatever, it'd probably be better. But, well, I ordered new glasses, so I'm waiting for those to come so I could see better. I can see, but these frames are messed up. When I went to the eyeglass place the other day and get my eye exam and see if they had new frames and lenses, whatever, all that, they broke my frames that I have, my current glasses. And he tried to say that was there. Like he tried to like, he tried to cover it up. Like, cause first I got into the place. They were nice people, but then they were like they were kind of short-handed and short-staffed, and they didn't have that much help, and they were like kind of rushing around. So they was like, all right, we'll be right with you. Just wait a minute. I'm like, all right, fine, no problem. I got time. So then, whatever, did everything, got the exam done. It was quick, whatever. Then when I was done, they didn't want to explain like the payments or at all. I'm like, well, how much do I got to pay? Like, how much does the insurance pay? Everything, this and that. Then it was like explaining to me, but then they was like not explaining it fully. So I'm like trying to understand it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So then they was like, all right, well, you're good to go. I'm like, well, aren't you gonna ask me if I need new frames and lenses? Like, because usually that's what they do. They, especially after you get the eye exam, not just when you walk in, but after you get the exam, they ask you, oh, do you need, you want glasses, frames, lenses, whatever. They didn't ask me nothing. So I'm like, what the hell? But that was cool. That was all right because I wasn't gonna buy from them anyway, because online is cheaper than in the store. I paid $100 online, and the store is like $200. So there's no way I'm paying an extra $100 for nothing. So I bought them online anyway. So I was like, it's all right, thank you. But I was like, before I leave, can you? This was like a couple of days ago. I was like, can you adjust and fix and clean my glasses? Like, adjust them, because that's what they do. I mean, every time I go there, that's what they usually adjust it, fix it, whatever. Even though the ones that I have are not too bad. But so he's like, all right. So he grabbed them right away. He just started popping the lenses out. I'm like, dude, like in my head, I'm like, dude, be careful. Like you never seen my glasses before. You never touched them. You never, anything. You never, like you don't know anything about my glasses. So why would you just go and just start, rough hand, just start throwing, like manhandling the glasses, whatever, you know. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just like trying to ignore it because I'm like, I didn't think it was gonna like break them, whatever. So I'm like, all right. So then I turn away, and he's like, you know, doing whatever, trying to adjust it, whatever. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. So then he says, Jason, I'm like, what? It's like, you have a crack right here, breaking your glasses. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, let me see. He's like, yeah, look right here. I'm like, look at it. I'm like, dude, that wasn't even there when I took them off and gave them to you. He was like, oh no, blah, blah, blah. You know, old frames are prone to. I'm like, dude, like, you just did that. He was like, yeah, he just brushed it off. I'm like, give me my glasses and I'm leaving. Like, I didn't know what else to do. Like, I couldn't, there's nothing else I can do. I couldn't say, give me new frames, free frames. Like, I could have said, like, maybe give me a discount, but I wasn't buying frames from them anyway. Maybe the lens, but I don't think they're allowed to even do that. So, like, well, maybe I'm gonna ask him when next time I go. I'm like, can you take a discount off for the lenses, because he broke my glasses that I have now. So it's like I have no choice but to get new frames anyway now. So anyway, that was the story with that. I just gotta get new glasses so I can see better. These lenses are scratched up really bad. So oh yeah, you know what? I do have a bunch of pictures that I still haven't even finished showing from the other streams. Let me see if I can show them, because I know the chat is like probably getting sick of me right now. Yeah, I'm just I just been medicated all day. Let's just say that, and because especially today, because couldn't go out with the all the rain. Crazy rain, a lot of rain today, all day, just nonstop, cold rain. I'm just getting to the pictures now. I'm trying to figure out where I left off. I mean, I have a few, quite a few pictures left. I got some good ones here. This is, oh yeah, this is good. Oh wait. Well, you want to see like what the heck, man? Holding out. I know, right? I mean, look, I've been collecting a lot of stuff, so once I'm ready, I'll just start showing all of it. I mean, a lot of stuff that I've been researching and watching is just from other people, like on mostly YouTube, and they've been putting out some good stuff, like good, But I've been taking that and then putting my own like twist, my own like stuff together from that. So, but these pictures that I get, yeah, I like doing it, and I've been I don't see anybody else doing that specifically, but I still talk about like the old stuff, like the old architect stuff and all that, whatever. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna show more. Oh, matter of fact, I'm about to pull one up right now. Let me just double check. Real quick, I'll start off with this. Why not? Let me just pick another one though, real quick. I don't even remember saving this one, but credit don't access Square. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't remember saving that. June 17th. Wow. All right, this is a good one. This is where I pretty much left off at. All right. Well, real quick. So this is the first one. This is apparently $10. This is only in the state of New York though. In city town Poughkeepsie, where close to where I used to live at. And if you look at the writing and the lettering, it looks like what will be on the modern bill. There was a artist that actually came up with this. I think with the letters and the font, the whole font of the. I don't know. I could be wrong though, but this I don't know. I just saved this. This was pretty interesting. I don't even know what year it is. Oh, 1811. Holy crap. So yeah, this was actually even before money. That's why. But it looks like money. But this is like, but it says $10. How did they have dollars? I guess they had banks still, but they didn't have ones, fives, tens, 20s yet. I guess I don't know. All right, so I'm just gonna. What's the next one? If I can share it. I gotta figure out a better way to do this. So this one, I saw and I was like, I have to save this like immediately. Try to zoom in. So you got this guy. He got the top hat. Do your research on that. You know what that means. It says lawyer on it, and got a big nose with a mustache. He got a carrot on a pole dangling in front of the donkey, right? It says the law on the donkey. So the lawyers are controlling. I don't think it's like that anymore, probably, but maybe back then, I guess. Well, maybe, yeah, still, because the lawyers are they're in bed with the law, though, aren't they? They like together. They play like the same side, but then, because with the lawyers, what they do is they work with them, and then most of them anyway. There's some, what is it called? Defense lawyers or something. I don't know, but this to become a lawyer, you gotta take a test and go to that school. But that whole thing is like same thing with anything else. Like Trying to think of a good example. Hmm. But yeah, anyway. So that, I don't know. I thought that was pretty interesting because this was I don't know what year this was. This was due process of law. Of course, he got a lot of money. Oh, yeah, this is 1912. So basically, I mean, bottom line is they knew about all this stuff back then, and they still decided to keep on screwing things up. Basically, that's what it comes down to. Starting to get tired. My legs are starting to hurt. Along with my back. But I'm just gonna pull up a few more. This one I don't understand. I'm just gonna skip that. Next. More. Okay, so this is this was money right before it turned into what we have today, I guess. Like right before they had like the ones, 10, 5s, 10s, whatever. I mean, they have it here, but it's like different. They went by the states and different areas, locations. Like they had money only for that state. Like New York had their own money. Whatever. Washington, Pennsylvania, I guess. Or all these states, they had their own. But if you look, but it says here, 5 Confederate States of America, $5, but it says Richmond. It's hard to see it. I guess I should have got a better frame or shot of this. Fundable in 80% stock. 2 years. Blah blah blah. Man, it's getting cold too. Says you Confederate States of America, $20. $5. See, I can't even see. It doesn't show. Like, I guess these are all Richmond. These are all just Richmond. Yeah, Washington D.C. Yeah, it's hard to tell, but I think that it says Richmond on all of them. So I don't know. I'd have to go back and check the files. But yeah, so that was pretty interesting. I don't know what year that is either, but that's what they were using. That's what started this. Yeah, it's repeating. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why. Like, I want to get into like the deeper meaning of that too, because that's what it comes down to. Yeah, and goes for myself included. Yeah, this definitely says Rich. Oh, I did get a better one. This just says Richmond. They all say Richmond, Virginia. So yeah, these are all Richmond. So every state had their own money. I think I must have learned about that a long time ago, but I forgot. Maybe, I don't know. Unless they never really taught us that, I guess, in school. Not that I remember. Once again, this is New Jersey. They got their own money. Every state. I guess I guess that wasn't so good back, or now that wouldn't be so good. If every state had their own money now, like what the hell? That would really be like super segregation. Oh, this is a good one. I don't know. I like this one for one main reason. I'll show you right now. This is 1929. I guess these are armed guards or police, whatever. I'm not sure. Rolling in a vault safe of money, I guess. This guy that's rolling it in with the handle, he has a gun. He's looking like, you better not. You come close, I'm blast your head off. I know that's what he's thinking in his head. He's like, yeah, come next to me, watch what happens. And these guys are like, yup, he'll do it. He's like, he probably has a gun too. He's like, yeah, he'll definitely do it. I mean, they probably didn't play around back then with anything. I mean, they were more serious when it comes to everything in life, pretty much. You know, it's still like you said, history repeats itself. That pretty much that's what I see myself. But they were tough back then. Like back in those days, like a long time ago, they didn't play around. They didn't play around. I'm sure they did some things, but I mean, they didn't have we have more today, basically. Oh wow, this is a good one too. I don't know what they're doing, but so let's get that. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. I just thought this was interesting. So hold on, let me stop that. What year is this? This is shit, it doesn't say. Well, this is Los Angeles Sheriff's Barbecue. That don't look like sheriffs. Maybe these are just the cooks behind it, but either way, this is prepared beef. I guess that's beef. It's a lot. Look at all that food. That's a lot. Ready for the barbecue pits. They're gonna throw it on the pit. Look at that car in the background. Is that like an Asian man? That's a Mexican. Maybe an Indian. Another Indian. A white guy. Like European, white, Russian maybe. And then American white guys. Like, what the hell is going on here? This must be in like the 50s, I'm thinking. 50s or 60s. 40s, 50s, or 60s. Gotta be. hands down. But I don't know why. I just said, let me just save this anyway. For no apparent reason, just thought it was interesting. So let me go to the next one. Close that down. Close that. All right, we still got it. All right, here. No, okay, now this is where it starts getting good. This is what I was trying to get to. I know I was stalling a little bit. I'm sorry, but all right. When you see this, you're gonna look at this, you're gonna be like, what the hell is this? But all right, you'll see. All right. Is it up? Wait a minute to pull up. All right, so what it looks like just hangers of beef, right? Meat, cattle, whatever. This is 1949. I don't have a full description, but 1949, apparently this is like, I don't know if this is like a movie set or something, but Stanley Kubrick took this photo. He used to be a photographer. This is what I wanted to get into before I stopped going live in the summer, and when I was doing those streams and everything, and I wanted to keep going, and I wanted to show this. But here's the next one, because I'm gonna talk about that more. All right, this is, yeah. So I think he started off as a photographer, and then he got into movies, right? But it was just, I don't know what, it's just weird, like, I guess of what he was taking pictures of was just like, all right, it's kind of weird, but this is how it started off. So it's another one. It's the same thing. Just, one of the workers in there, I guess. It's the actual factory then. All right. All right. Well, I guess that's it. I'm not gonna show anything. I don't want to get too deep. And it's not that much left anyway. So until I get some more and come up with a different stream. I know I want to trying to keep it light. I'm not trying to go into none of that. I'm not trying to fall for like none of the lies and the scare tactics and the fears and all that. Cause I'm not buying none of that bullshit anymore. I'm trying to just live life and more organic and naturally, because that was the whole point, and that was how that's what I like to do, and was good for me, and I'm sure it's good for a lot more everybody else. Is healthier and natural organic stuff. And when I started this channel, I had that same thing in mind. That's why it's called Organic Oasis, or that's why I made that logo, whatever. And I wanted to start a brand and everything. And actually, you know what? Yeah, more on that later. So I'm gonna end this out. And you still got 4 people in chat. Yeah, either way, like I said, like the earth is still flat, so I'm not gonna can't go back to the globe, you know, after that. Once you see that, once you know it's flat. So, and it's gonna be hard to, for me, it's hard to talk to other people about that. So, and to find other people with the same thing. I'm sure there's other people out there that either want to know or maybe do know or something like that, or more people are starting to know. I don't know, but yeah, it is. On the other hand, it is getting crazier, and people don't want to know, and they don't care, and they don't know. So that's another reason why I'm doing this. So, yeah, I was, hopefully I could do a meetup soon or something and go to a meetup, or can't go to Flattoberfest because it's too late. I don't, I've been so busy and doing other stuff, so I couldn't. Once again, I couldn't make it this year. It would have been nice if I would have went last year or the year before, but things for me my situation was even worse. But I could have, even if someone said, here's a ticket, here's this, here's that, here's food, all this, I still couldn't went because my back was so messed up. I couldn't even I could hardly walk. So let alone travel and to go places, nah, it wasn't possible. So now this year, even though it's just I'm getting better, but it's kind of late now. Still late to do all that. So maybe in the future. All right, later, Jess Palmer, everybody. Singe Man. A lot of people in here. Boston Ray. Sue Finelli. Yeah, Sin City, right? I was thinking about that I think about it the other day, but it would be all right to check it out, but I can't do it right now. So maybe in the future. So yeah, I don't know. Just got a lot of stuff happening. But yeah, I'll try to be back soon. Do another live, and I don't know when. I'm not making a date or anything. I don't know when, but soon. Maybe I'll keep this or Saturday nights. Maybe we'll see. And I wish I can go live every day, and just stay live almost all day long, but just it's honestly, to go live, it's a lot. Even just mentally, it's a lot. I haven't even been mentally not in the right space or mood, not in the right mood, mentally, to even do it. Then I got other stuff my back, I got appointments, yeah, and just other stuff going on. Yeah, it would be cool to go there, to be there though, and to wake people up there, talk about it, Flat Earth there. People are gonna be I'm sure there'll be a lot of people oh well, you know what? The best example I can give her that, even there's only one person though, so it's not really not that much of a comparison, but it was. You remember when Witchet Gets It was in Vegas and he was flat smacking, something like that. But if there's gonna be a lot more flat earthers there, then it's gonna be more people are gonna be maybe tuning in, you know, to see what. Plus, they got a whole you know, whatever. So, you know, I'll be watching on stream, and maybe one day I can get there in the future. So I don't know if they're gonna even have one in the future. So, but yeah, I gotta get out of here. I gotta lay down and get to bed. So peace out, much love. Keep it flat.